Good morning, everyone present here, respected judges, honorable teachers, and all my dear friends. Today, we are having a debate competition organized by Oxford Institute. The topic for the debate is technology making us less productive? So, we have two teams here. This topic actually is very close to our heart. On one hand, we see technology is making our life very much easier. But on other hand, we see we are getting distracted by the technology. We are fully dependent on it. So we'll discuss that. We have two teams in our house. Team A will speak for the motion that technology is making us less productive, while Team B will speak against the motion that technology is helping us to be more productive. So I hope we would have a healthy competitive environment during this debate and everyone would respect each other's opinion and express their opinion very respectfully. So, without any further delay, I would like to start the debate. I would like to express my opinion firstly. So, I am Nidhi Shukla and I am for the motion that technology is making us less productive. So, as far as my opinion is concerned, like technology, like I'm against the motion. So, technology helps us in many ways. For example, it enhances our learning experiences. Like, if you are like depend on the traditional learning methods, you won't get solutions to your problems if you have exams tomorrow. So you need technology for that. You can easily get access to the answers through chat gpt and various technologies. So it helps to enhance our learning experiences. Secondly, it improves communication skills. It enhances it. Like, we can easily connect with the people living anywhere in the world with the help of technology like mobiles, etc. Technology helped us during the corona time as well. People were not able, students were not able to attend the classes, but with the help of technology they were able to do so. So technology plays a very important role in individuals' life. And my last point would be like, it's helped us to grow the business. Even small home business get with the help of technology can be promoted at state level, national level, and other levels. It helps us a lot. So that was my point. Thank you for giving me the chance to express my opinion.
Okay. With all due respect to your opinion, I would like to counter argue with it. Okay. So I personally believe that technology we are overusing it, and which has led us to decline in our critical thinking as well as in our memory power. We are now we cannot really remember a lot of things. We just simply remember where to find information rather than we just actually remembering information. So that's my point. That technology we are over relying on it, and it is making us dumber.
But I think that if we had the option that if we have the option that we could do the work in seconds, that requires too much hard work and too much time for the humans. So we can easily get it do by the with the help of technology. So I think it is useful and also it helps us in many ways.
Well,
It is also restricting the brain growth. Like we see nowadays the children are also using, they are getting addicted towards the mobile. They are not doing physical activities. They are not interested to go out. Like technology is useful, but in some way um, this is promoting fake uh, fake narrative towards the society.
So I am totally agree with Munal's point, and you are right. The fake news and scams all over the technology, but is rule restriction and many more website and the save and help are the potential frauds and scams just save our money or the many for information. Is a technology is developing. Is try on it.
Also, it depends on you that how much time you are using it. Like if you are using it in a proper way, so it is very useful and helpful to us. And if you are using it in a bad way, so it will cause hazardous effect to your life and your also your mental health. I would like to counter one point about the COVID-19 situation. Yes, it's good that we were able to educate children through online classes, but there are also a disadvantage of like senior citizens. We were playing with the senior citizens' lives through social media. Like many fake news were spread that this vaccine was simulated, this vaccine is not good. The government are playing with their lives, etc. These messages were fake, and this affects a lot. That senior citizens to their senior citizens' life. So that's another disadvantage in the COVID-19 situation. Okay, so I counter Umar's point. This is not a problem of the technology. This is the problem of the parents who gives phone to their child, and the parents have put restriction on their children to what they want to watch in their childhood. But there is many advantages like we can study online and buy a course, and when we shall not go to outside to learn, and there is a very
Very effective things and good things about the technology.
also nowadays
Yes,
technologies are helping us, and also it is changing the world. And
adding to
the biggest example of the technology is that digital communication we use in our day-to-day life. So we had the digital communication. We had calls, video calls, or emails that connect people across the globe in few seconds.
And
So I think it's
99%
very
low
helpful.
people have used.
Okay, so you want to argue?
So adding to your point that you said it is our parents' responsibility, but nowadays in schools they are using more technology. They are giving instead of book they are providing tabs or like that stuff. So instead of moving toward books or they are more curious about knowing about the mobile. uh, this this is what I feel that uh, they are delaying by their thinking power and
But I want to counter that it is not about that. Means it is about how they use it, because it's not a fault of technology anymore. It's about the mindset of the child and peoples to how to use it. I would like to add on my opinion on your point about like through video or video calls we can connect as many people as through social media also. But there is also another disadvantage to especially teenagers. They can't control their emotions like uh, through watching their other people's luxuries and all. Their emotions like depression, anxiety appears. So and we can't all blame to technology of how there is their fault. They should manage that. It's completely a human nature. The this anxiety, greediness, or depression. That's all human nature. Even especially teenager can't manage it that much at that time. Adults could, but not teenager.
Yes, we're talking about technology, not about habits. Yes, habits is totally upon the person. They handle it. But technology is for person, those who want to growth. Yes, the S400, the Russia give us, it's technology. That's why we live right now. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is not
absolutely right.
disadvantages. People is using too much.
The missiles that are being fired, they are also technology.
So yes, we are also
So
telling about the technologies, not about the habit. We're
Yes.
talking about the
It's depend
technology.
upon us that how we are using it.
We are
also-
not talking about the habits. Those we are talking about the habits, mobile disadvantage people are using. This is about the habit.
Yes.
This is not coming in a
It is
technology
not the
part.
mindset of the people, how they
This
use
is
it.
yes, I agree with sir. This is the mentality of people. Those who are not using properly the mobile. Yes, now the everything is virtually. If you want to save your life, save your time. Right now, situations people are giving job from the home, the work from home.
Yes.
So many people are working right now from the home, and they are
Yes.
happy right now in the nowadays.
just as you said that nowadays work is being done from home,
Hmm.
and that's our point, that it is technology is making you lazier, it is making you lose your memory, it is destroying your critical thinking abilities. Like for example, you just said that we can just simply learn any kind of course on internet right now. We just have to go and google it, and we can buy courses and learn many new things. But previously, before internet, what you would have to do is like you would have to go into libraries, you would have to read research papers, you will have to collect that information, critically think over it, and find out the information that you really need to find. And that critical thinking ability is being lost nowadays. And now the for the part of being of homework, work from home, it's simply like you are just not being social enough. You see, just like my fellow teammate just counter argue to your points that the depression rates are really high in the Gen Zs and today's generation. Why is that? Because we do not really socialize the way humans are supposed to exist. They are not being allowed to within that forms. Yeah, that's the thing. So we are from work from home, like just disconnects us from other people. Internet, just as they said, it may, just shows you the fake life of influencers and your friends, and just makes you more insecure and depressed.
If you go in the office right now, if you go, so if you want to any documents like your grandfather's documents in office, you can't able to find your documents in a paper way. That's why the people is working on the computer to save your data, store your data properly.
And that's a technology.
That's a technology part. That's a part of a technology.
It's
If you
about
want
to open
easily
the work of the human.
Yeah, but we are. I'm not saying that you need to stop using technology because it makes you less intelligent. What I'm saying is overusing it is like reducing our memories
That is
and
the habit.
critical things. Like for example, I'll come out.
if I'm working in office, so this is my work, I have to do 8 hours.
So I'm not
So this is
completely
not
against
over.
technology. I'm saying talking about over
Complete
reliance
your
over.
point.
I'm talking about over reliance on technology. Like for example, take Google Maps as an example. Like what do you do? Earlier we used to have like remembered a whole virtual map into our mind of a whole city. We could just visit our familiar places very easily. But that's a very hard job to do right now. We need Google Maps to even travel to places that we have already visited. So it has reduced our mental capacity of working.
Okay, so firstly, I would like to counter his point. Firstly, I respect your opinion, but about the vaccines, you said people are spreading misinformation using technology. But you know, the vaccine was developed with the help of technology only. With the help of technology, we are able to like able to cure several diseases, hazardous diseases, which are life threatening. But technology helps us in that. And also, I would like to counter your point as well about that learning. But you know, that traditional learning method, it promotes rote learning, and this advanced technology helps us to tackle that. You know, we also have a solution for that, which you are like talking about the problem. You know, USA has introduced blended learning. In this, we combine traditional learning and new online learning. So a teacher teaches us in a classroom with the help of technology, so you get access to the technology as well, and your traditional learning will work as well. So blended learning is good to tackle that point. Technology is helping us to solve problems. If you have a problem, you can easily solve it. You are talking about Google Maps, we have to remember address and all. But suppose if you are going to a place for the first time,
Yes.
like some places you cannot remember the address. If you are going to Jammu Kashmir by road, so you won't remember the whole address, right? You have to use Google Map for that. Google Maps gets updated, you will get the latest locations, and if you want to go somewhere quickly. You can use Google Map. You'll ask the map like, give me a shortcut. You'll easily get the shortcut for that. So, and talking about like we are getting addicted to it, so it's the parents fault, it's the children fault that they are like using this too much. You should have some ethics, like we have to use technology for this and that, like you can't continuously use it, so it's the human problem.
So I would like to add another point about the critical thinking of yours on GPS Google Maps. Recently, an incident happened about a family traveling through a car and arriving through a bridge. The bridge was partially covered by a blocks or woods, and so they could ask villagers whether this road is because GPS was telling them that this road is completely safe. This is a shortcut. You can reach to a destination faster than 5 minutes or 30 minutes. But they lost their critical thinking. They couldn't. They perceived and they were completely rely on GPS rather than asking the villagers if this safe or so that's disadvantage means disadvantage on uh, critical thinking about technology through GPS.
Sometimes it's happened like people also giving us the wrong information.
Yes.
When
Google
we going
Maps,
on,
it's not
We are not
controlling by people. They should update according to that bridge is not completely.
it is our totally choice. We are taking a
Can ask
risk
the
and
people.
we are going. This is our choice. If you want to ask the people,
We
we
can
can ask the
ask the
people.
somehow you
We are
guys
not
are-
totally dependent
So
on the
that's
technology, but
critical
yeah,
thinking.
technology give you the directions. It's
Direction,
totally
only road.
open you. You have to go or not.
Yes.
You have a two
Example
choice. You have to go
critical.
also back side. Na?
Somehow
have to
you guys
depend
are just
totally on it.
projecting us as cannibals, those who don't really want technology at all. We are not against technology as a whole. We are talking about over reliance onto the technology. There's what happens is, like, for example, you took the example of long distance traveling where the first places where you first are visiting first time. So for example, I'm saying not completely against the idea of Google Maps. I'm saying you can use it for places, but but using over reliance on Google Maps, like we cannot even find simple places, like the way he told. Our critical thinking ability is so shrunken that we are completely dependent on Google Map. We completely believe it. Now I'll take it to, I'll add on to it with another point. Like for example, if I had to research, like if I had to do some kind of research over like 4 to 5 years ago, what would I do? I would go on internet, search over 20 websites, open 15 tabs, and like find the research, analyze it completely, and then find the correct thing, that information that I need to find. But now what I will do, I will just go on ChatGPT and just put in prompt and get my answer. Now, what will happen few years after? People will just lose their ability to do critical think and find the information there, and AI might just put up a lie against you, and you will have to believe it
But
because
this
you
is
do
a
not have.
smarter work, na? This is not
But
hard work
actually,
right now.
with the
This is
But
the
now,
smart one. The way example he told that there was no bridge, the bridge wasn't completed, and they just blindly believed it. And same thing might happen with AI, like the technologies, the over dependence onto technologies can lead us really harmful.
But this is not fault of Google Map because Google Map only telling a road, but Google Map don't know in the bridge of
technology,
full
Google
of
Map
wooden
just
and
giving you the road
many
and
more things.
paths.
Yeah.
But those who are driving, they have a break in their legs, but they have to break. Na?
That's what I'm telling. No, people have lost
Yes, they
that
lost
simple
their
ability to critical think. They
completely.
100% believed on that map, and they didn't
We
thought
are
that.
giving one example about how people lost their critical thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
This incident.
I have a point. As my fellow opponent said, the online work from home people make lazy, but there is a opportunity to do work on our home, and it is not we are uh, doing a lazy. We also earning money in sitting our home, and when we are doing a job by side, we can also enjoy our life in our hometown. Sorry, uh, and as my friend said, the Google Maps is hazardous for us. But for Google Maps, we can not dependent on other people's to which direction we want to go and which destination we want to go. We are dependent on just search on the mobile phones and put on the location and we can go our destination. That's my
Okay, adding to this, I want to say that with the help of technology, you don't have to do that much type of hard work and in the like the traditional ones. You have to at that time you have to go to the library, research on it, and you have to find that what should we do. So instead of that, we can do we have the technologies. We can apply the prompt or like the applications like ChatGPT. So we can apply the prompt and uh, get a required result so that it helps and also it talks about the work from home. So I think it's a good idea from the MNCs. If you're working from home, so you don't have to pay the expenses there are the expenses if you go to the another city the rent of the room or the food expenses or maybe the another one. So you don't have to pay that much expenses. You will save your earning and can do the work easily from the home with the help of technology.
And people love this the
And also
work
people
from
are
home.
loving it.
That's the point. They're loving it because it is making their jobs 10 times easier and it's ultimately making them lazier. Their ability to work hard is losing them. Okay, anyways, I think my fellow teammate should speak something.
Yeah, the one thing that I want to point out is our attention span is being very less due to the technology, and it is making us very impatient. Everything is at our fingertips. We can order anything.
We had the option that you can do the meditation.
No, but technology gives a convenience. That's
It is
we
not
can-
totally online based. You can go offline also. No?
Yeah,
But not every time you go offline.
This
that's
is
why
that's why the
technology-
technology
that's why
came.
technology
That's why technology came. You
using
can
it.
order and it is delivered
It's
at your
making us impatient.
It is addicting.
You order something, it reaches us at 10 minutes, and you don't even go outside and buy anything every time.
The reason behind that is people are using it too much in a bad way.
That's what we are saying. Over reliance on technology is really bad.
some.
Okay.
If you are not at home,
But you can't say that it's
and the
it's bad.
so many people like elder people as at home, they don't want to go outside from the home because they are like physically challenged. If we are outside from the city, we can order and it's delivered at home. It is very easy for like those who are not capable, physically challenged person. But this machine is very important for us. If you are in any
Okay.
any invitation you have to send from anyone, you have to go home by home in their address. But in a WhatsApp, you have to send the group message. It is delivered by everyone. It is very easy and convenient for and time saver.
Okay, I would like to counter his point about the creativity. Actually, technology is enhancing our creativity. We have several apps like Brainly and some apps like Duolingo. It helps us if we wanna, without wasting our money, we want to like learn English, so we can easily install that app. With the help of we can learn. It improves our creativity. There are several quiz apps, test apps to enhance our creativity. So that's the counterpoint for that. Like it actually helps us a lot. And the second part, uh, he said that we are ordering food, so that's an advantage. Suppose if you are at a place, you don't have any induction and any kind of facilities, like you have to cook something. What you will do, you'll use Blinkit and other apps. You'll order vegetables what you want and you'll cook for yourself. Some people are vegetarian, and if you are resting like at a place or something, and anywhere, like for example, if you go to the south region, I had that experience. We were at we went to